Michael J. Fox's reaction to rewatching Back to the Future. Michael J. Fox stated he saw Back to the Future last Christmas and was awestruck. Back to the Future is a classic film. Michael J. Fox, like many actors, dislikes seeing himself on the big screen after the premiere. Last Christmas, the perpetual boy was compelled to rewatch Robert Zemeckis's picture. Michael J. Fox said to CBS Mornings that he rewatched Back to the Future at Christmas 2020, and they were decorating the Christmas tree and he went to buy something. Back to the Future was playing on TV. The movie had barely begun. His family knew he was gone when he wasn't decorating the tree for around 20 minutes. It took around 20 minutes or so to realize that we're gone. And while he was watching Back to the Future, they wondered.
Mike from Tracy. Hey Dad, how you doing?
And he said, "Wow, I'm a pro at this movie. I was unaware. That was fun." He was simply trying to survive at the time. Hello everyone and welcome to another video on our channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about Michael J. Fox's reaction to rewatching Back to the Future. Yeah, you heard it right. So let's get started with our video. The fact that Marty McFly fell in love with the film reveals its charm. Michael J. Fox remembers shooting a movie and a successful TV series simultaneously. His acting in that film was basically trying to be alive and honest. Daytime House Keaton, nighttime Back to the Future. Sitting in front of the TV, he thought that man performed great. He had a lot to accomplish, but he did well. The film Back to the Future is considered by many to be a classic. Time after time has remained popular for all these years because of Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd's superb performances and exceptional on-screen rapport. Like many performers, Fox hasn't had the habit of going back and rewatching his own work. He couldn't resist watching it again, though, after accidentally seeing it on television years later, when it was being replayed for the first time. After watching the film for the first time in a long time during the Christmas season, Fox discussed what he found shocking. He made a movie from small screen to big screen stardom after starring in 1985's Teen Wolf comedy. In the late 1980s and early 90s, Fox was a significant box office draw, but that was a long time ago. In an interview with Michael J. Fox, it was revealed that his rewatching occurred over the Christmas 2020 season unexpectedly. On CBS Mornings, with David Letterman, he explained why he watched Back to the Future Part 2 over the holidays. He explained that while his son and two of his children were asleep, he put up the lights and hung decorations on the tree. Upon entering the other room, he found the television already on and ready to watch. He recollected that the film opens with a car parked in the lot, which he believed was the case.
Tracy, right here, bro. Michael, ready from Michael. Tracy, right here. Mr. Jacob.
His family didn't discover he was missing until around 20 minutes later. To them, it took at least 20 minutes or more to realize that he and his dog had left. There was an air of mystery about as they questioned your every move. Back to the Future, he explained. They questioned, "What are you doing watching Back to the Future?" "It's wonderful," he said. He was actually rather good at this. The fact that he hadn't thought of that before surprised him. It was fun to see everything go crazy. It was just what I needed to get through it. As evidence of how captivating the film is, Marty McFly himself became a fan of it. He could enjoy his performance in the film without feeling evaluated at the very least. Even though his depiction of Marty McFly is admired by fans of The Secret of My Success, he had to balance that role with his own life when making Back to the Future. His ideas about making the picture are heavily influenced by that experience. Michael J. Fox talked about what it was like to shoot a big budget film and a hit TV show at the same time in an interview with Entertainment Weekly. His role in the movie was to fight for his life, and that was my on-screen persona. He was working on Family Ties during the day and Back to the Future at night. It was, to put it mildly, a genuine experience. For the first time, he was able to look at his youngster and realize, wow, that kid did pretty well for himself because of all the things he'd gone through, in spite of his hectic schedule and frantic dancing.
Tracy, right here. Michael.
He was able to provide exceptional performance. His awareness of his workload heightens his admiration for Fox's contribution to the cult classic picture at the time. It's reasonable, though, given that the Family Ties star stepped in at the last minute to replace some kind of wonderful actor, Eric Stoltz. Marty McFly's performance would not have been feasible without Michael J. Fox's precise timing and effort. The public's adoration for Fox is expected to grow as he prepares to retire from acting. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comment section what you thought of this one. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. We'll see you in the next video with some more amazing celebrities, facts, and stories. And until then, stay tuned.